What's happening, guys? Welcome back. Little update. It is now going to be the last week of OSS and WCOOP and everything, and it's been quite a grind. Just I wanted to do more vlogging stuff and results and shit, but I'm not even editing the videos myself, and it's still been pretty exhausting, so you can tell I'm knackered. Another late night last night, another deep run, which you guys are going to see. I also decided to get a tattoo in the middle of the series. I think you guys know which tattoo, so keep an eye out for the video. I'm not going to post results in this one. I'm going to just post the end results after the entire series. All the results over all sites for the entire month of September. But yeah, hopefully we can get something going this week. It's not been the best couple of weeks, but all the main events are this week as well. In terms of the bet that we've got going, me and Deckflow with Mormon and Boski, it is not looking good. The results are here as going into the last week. Honestly, we need a fucking miracle. So going to be super difficult to catch up with them. Almost impossible. Maybe if we get really good runs in the big mains, because it's based on the prize pool, maybe there's a chance, but we're drawing pretty slim. It's been enjoyable. I've enjoyed how much I've grinded, how much I've streamed. I've streamed every single day. Fridays we've been doing study streams, focusing a lot on ICM. So I'll be doing that probably like Fridays from now on. I quite enjoy taking the day off and stuff. In poker, you know, you see the big scores and you think everyone's crushing, but we've had some decent scores and you know, big final tables and stuff, and we've still been dusting it. So big weeks to come. Thank you for all the support, guys. Please make sure you subscribe and like this video if you're enjoying the content. And yeah, hopefully we'll get a big run in one of the main events. Let's get it. Mate, I'm actually going to win this $1.65 tournament. It's going to be a joke. I should bet smaller. Thanks, T-Mel. I got what? The $1? I'll probably spike an ace on the river, to be honest, as soon as it's a $1. Pretty mad that I'm even deep in anything, considering I just haven't won all in. Like, that's pretty fucking wild to be like 300 big blinds below EV in less than 1,000 hands. Alright, ace queen in the $1. So excuse me, the $1.65. Not just the $1. It's big money, this. Was almost definitely calling a river bet, but I'll have to call this off, obviously. Hold it. Nice, 11 left. Gonna win this $1, boys. I'm gonna check back here. If you imagine, so if you guys know ICM and understand risk premiums, mine is absolutely astronomical when I'm playing like 30 big blinds and I'm sat in second, because I basically just need to final table. So I'm going to call and hope for a king or a queen on the river. Still want to be batting for value here. Let me check jams, it's not nice. Alright, we're f***ing chip leading the $1. It's like, come on, man. I don't know if I'm going to put it as a highlight for YouTube. I'm going to win the f***ing $1. So, this is going to be really funny if somebody 3-bets. If he shoves, I'm going to fold queens here. Okay. It's not top set. Can't get it in. If this goes to showdown, he's going to be like, what the f*** is this guy doing? Queen of hearts. Yeah. Don't bet too big if you're going to bet Lucky Max. Come on, you should understand ICM. Oh my god, this is f***ing nasty. Like, if he jams river, it's well grim. Oh, good. What the fuck's he doing with queens? I'm just a nit, mate. Like, look at these guys wanting to deal. Oh, come on. I wonder how dealing would affect points-wise. I might need to ask, because if I could deal as the chip leader, not that like everyone's going to take a deal here, but if I could actually deal as the chip leader, that'd be f***ing. Alright, on our final table, we'll flop 2 powered ace-3 offsuit. And we bet on the flop. We're going to bet turn. Jam safe rivers. Hopefully he's got something like ace-10. Well, that's not ideal. I'm still going to put him in. I think a lot of people are just going to donk jam their flushes here. So this will be the absolute worst hand over value bet. Even in a $1. Maybe I'll get nit rolled by something. Ace-4 or ace-8 or something. Ace-2s. Easy. The sick thing is, man, I can't remember the last time I just had chips on a final table. And it's not like I've been particularly, like, egregiously out of line here because it's a $1 tournament. I probably have been way earlier on in the tournament, but not in the last, you know, as soon as we got in the money, I was never really being that egregious with it. So it is actually genuinely really frustrating to run this well in a $1 tournament, considering that my average buy-in in the past, over the past 3 weeks, has been the highest it's ever been. And this is the smallest buy. I've never played these buy-ins, so it is actually really frustrating. I know I shouldn't moan about it, but especially if it helps us with leaderboard points, but fuck me, this is tilting. Still, I guess it serves as some kind of practice. You know, we are still gonna take it seriously as a final table and save the hands that might come up that are interesting. All in on a call, yeah? Ace King turns it. Jacks is out. Down to 6. God, this is just gonna be ridiculous when I straight up win a $1 tournament. There's studying to be done, and there's, you know, information to be had and things to be gained besides the... And it is $278 up top, you know? It's a few £100. That's not fucking... It's not nothing, you know? Get me a few meal deals. You getting brave, are you? You just seem pretty active, this guy. Maybe he just doesn't give a fuck, you know? If the prize pool wasn't taken into account and it was only the amount of runners and stuff, this would be fucking huge. Does it say here how it's worked out? Square root of prize pool multiplied... No, divided by the square root of the finishing place. So whatever the prize pool is, divided by 1 if I come first. So I guess first is kind of huge. I don't know what this guy's doing flattened, but we'll see about range. I don't know what this guy's up to. Suck me off, deck flow. Just suck me off. Rejam. I actually want to lose Ace King. No, I actually want to lose here so I can pressure. It's actually bad for me to win this. Fucking hell. Jack. That's actually bad. It's good for everybody else. It's quite literally bad for me, the chip leader. I guess it's guaranteed more points, though. So there's no mega shorty. This guy who I think is going to be too tight anyway. So the amount of pressure that we can exert now is genuinely just minimized. So here, I wonder if there's any sort of like open shoving nonsense with this type of hand. It feels like a natural hand to do it with. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, then. So it's the square root of the prize pool. The problem is the prize pool is so nothing. 1377, yeah. I guess it's only good for... Is that a square root button? 37, that makes sense. And then it's divided by the square root of... What, the square root of the position? I don't know, mate. I can't be asked doing the maths. I'm not a nerd. Finds King Queen suited as well, which is pretty nice in this spot. Oh my god, I'm actually just going to come 5th, which is just obscene. This guy playing 12% VPIP, man. Queens! Can I min off like 8.6? I'm gonna. Young and with a dream, but nobody gave a shit about it. I mean, it made no difference. No Jack and Marappa. Jack of diamonds. We're probably supposed to fold here. Deck flow, don't raid me. That means it can't have gone great. My alert box seems to be indifferent recently. Whether it works or not. Freestandard shove, and obviously as is dominated once again. Jack on the turn for fun. Alright. Chip in a chair. Maybe we'll win it after all. God fucking damn it, man. Why can't I win all-ins in fucking on ACR if it's not a $1 tournament? The EV of that hand is probably more than any all-in I've been in here. So fucking frustrating, man. The main thing is like for content now. So I thought the leaderboard's not really going to matter too much in terms of how many points this is worth now, but it is still worth figuring out spots and how we would play in an ITM scenario, right? Like it's worth figuring it out. Deck flow is a trooper. He is a trooper. Hello. No diamonds, and then we're heads up. Alright, we're heads up. I have to post this in Discord as well. If I win it, it'll be so fucking funny. Do you know what? This guy wants to deal. So I will deal just to be nice. basically, because obviously I don't care about dealing. Whatever the deal is, I'm happy to accept it. He wants the extra money, it's fine. It's just so savage that I'm there dealing in a $1 tournament. I'm dealing in a $1 tournament and then just losing flips or 70-30s in the 215. Oh man, what a fucking ridiculous day. I've chopped a tournament heads up and it has still been one of the worst days of poker I've had this week, and it's been a fucking grim week, so how frustrating. Anyway, we chop a tournament. Yay, congratulations. This guy looks like an insane stain. I'm gonna flat and just play flop in position. Also keeps in some worse hands as well. I guess I will call one. Been net for an hour. Yeah. 10's here in the 1K. I guess we'll 3-bet. I had a little bit less at jam. We'll 3-bet, get it in. Jam like 8s or something. That'd be well cool. Just hold. Nice. That's in a 1K, boys. It's in a 1K. I like holding in 1Ks. Yep. We are rejamming here. Queen 9 off. Oh my god. Don't. What on earth, man? It's a fucking $1,000 buy-in. This one I'm going to jam. Please don't have aces, sir. Ah, nice. Hold. See the worst river in the deck down here. Nice. Huge, man. Fucking 2 big pots. 3 big pots. In the 1Ks. I'm gonna check this one back, I think. Hello. Ding, ding, fuck, ding. Nice. I'm gonna do this because I think he's gonna think we're bluffing a lot anyway, so I think doing something like this and we might get heroed by Jack X here. And if he has a 6, I don't think he's ever folding. Shame. Not loving life here. Not folding top part. Check, and then we're just gonna check call river, and I don't know what he's gonna bluff with, but hopefully he's just got something to bluff with if he bets. He's 7, alright. So this dude jams, okay. I mean, we just rejam here. Can't really do anything else. I shouldn't have even watched a bounty poll, to be honest. Right, can we please hold with aces here in the 1K? I don't want you to call. I want Michael to call if anyone else is going to call. Right, we are in pretty good shape. That's actually a pretty bad flop. Just no jack. Nice, big hold. Get raised, which I wasn't really expecting. I guess float with the ace of hearts. Turn what should be effectively the nuts. Shouldn't have many 3x here. Guess with the ace of hearts, do we want to check back? No, I don't think so. We'll check river is the question, if he just calls. Okay, I guess he just had like 6s or something and was just trying to protect his hand. I think overall, I might have run worse in EV at least on GG as well. I remember there was a period where I was just losing so many all-ins, but when I had like really good equity, like would be all in like post rather than pre. We're debating lead in turn. We'll do this on river now, I think. Guy's not a whale though. I don't know why he's got the whale tag. Ace king suited, you say? I'm listening. Yeah, this is just not a good table. Right, we're going to be all in. I don't want anyone else involved, but even if they are, we're still all in. Yeah. I'm going to go all in. If I get called, I'm not going to watch the run out because I can't be bothered when it's a big spot this deep in a tournament. So I can't be bothered getting 3 outed on the river or something. We'll just... Okay. Picking up the aces. Come on. Oh my god. No bullshit now. Alright, no walkies. Come on, EPC. So you have to watch the run out with aces because you know that you have the nuts. So any time you lose, it is without a doubt a bad beat. Pretty reasonable flop, I think. King Queen might actually be in there. Got some King Deuce and Queen Deuce suited. Definitely just range betting. Can I like click back here or anything, or do I just want to shove? I think I'm just going to shove. I think click's a bit too strong, and I think without a club here, I'm going to jam aces. No king or 5. Yeah, I mean, that was... There's no way that wasn't going to happen, so... It's in a $1,000 tournament, 5 off the money. There was just no shot. This game is... This is so sad sometimes, man. No wonder you've got such a good graph, buddy. I think his hand performs better as a call. Why does it always happen in these spots? Why is OSS gone so badly? I knew it was going to be a king or a 5 on the river. How could aces ever hold there? Do I just triple this one off? I think it's a pretty good hand to bluff. On non-hearts. You can still have like 7-8 of hearts and stuff like that. He'll have some like ace-5 of hearts, I guess. I'll check jam now, but just with 2 overs, I'm not that bothered about wasting equity with it. It's just... It happens every time in OSS tournaments, man. Okay. I was going to say, if you open jams blind and blind, it'd be nasty. I'm gonna... Alright, I can just tag the hand when it's thingy. Just because I'd be curious in this spot if we would... What we'd call with versus an open shove. Think versus raise, we would... if he raises, we would 3-bet jam. Pretty easy defend, I think, and then pretty easy check fold. I don't know if we want to start tanking now with some other short stacks. Probably, especially if we're playing more hands on this table. I know there's some shorties on here, this guy, but I guess people are going to be tanking a bit. In non-ICM, we're probably defending this on flop as well, or doing something, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd probably shove and just absolutely hate life. I still have some fold equity when I jam here. And he's going to be opening the widest, so I guess I just have to jam here. I'm second shortest now as well. And there's someone all in at the other table. And then I fold because he's just bust, so it's jack actually as it goes. I don't know then what we do because hand fan, I guess we just have to basically fold anything. So in the money now at least. Nice. At least we've ended this with a cash, which is something. A little bit of rake back on ACR because we've been dusting it today on ACR, so that's pretty nice. Ooh, this will knock 2 people out, which will give us a pay jump. Nice. That gives us an extra $100 and something, which is pretty cool. However, if I'd have just jammed Queen 5, I would have hit 2 pair, then a boat, then quads. Good, right? So 13 left. We start 13 and 13. Now, if I bubble this final table, there's not even going to be a complaint because unless I like chip up loads now and then do it. But so 1.8k locked. Jumps are reasonably small. So there's like a 400 jump, not even a 400 jump from 12 to 11, then like a 600 jump. Then it's 1k and then it starts to get a bit bigger. So, and obviously when I say small jumps, it's relative to the buy-in, you know. Yeah, this I will jam here, I think, for 8. And I'm going to tag this hand as well. This just has to be a shove. Suited king. Can't wait around forever. Snapped. Mate, are you fucking joking? I said I wasn't going to get pissed off, but why run into kings? What a fucking joke. There's 3 combos of hands. There's 3 combos of kings. Of all hands to run into. And also, can I just add, I have more equity with king 5 suited against kings than king 10 offsuit has against kings. So why did that guy manage to just fucking win with king 10? But obviously I'm just dead on flop. Right, GG's. So at least I got a cash in there, which is something. Yeah, see no reason not to just 3-bet. 6 big blind seems plenty. See a call. Queen Jack 3, which seems like a pretty good flop. I don't think he should be opening 3s. So, he should really be jamming queens and jacks pretty, so. I don't know what the f this guy is doing, but he's led. We are gonna basically click. I could flat here, actually. And what am I realistically bluffing? This guy's in profit. I'm on a very high roll, so I am going to raise here with this hand. And I'm going to mess around with sizes a little bit and go 4 rather than 3.5 like I usually do. I think this is fine to do it. And then I think I'm going to bet half pot when I do decide to bet this. I'm going to go for the bet on a higher roll. And then question is on the turn what we want to do. I think there's merit to betting this for protection from like 10-9 and stuff like that, slash value. Don't think he should have that many ace-X. I don't think I want to bluff this now. Expecting to lose. I do expect some hands like 10-9 with the 10 of diamonds to check raise, so I'm going to check back and hope here. Oh, he does have 10-9, but of diamonds. He runs so pure, man. It's wild. Sure, he has defended and jammed and is behind with 10-8 off. Fair enough jam though. And bricks, so we're in the money, boys and girls, which is nice. Oh, I might bust this on, let's see. So there is a big jump from 12 to 11 randomly. Well, big jump, yeah, like 500. Which is bigger than the jump from 9 to 8. Oh, it's the same. And it won't be hand for hand, and there's still a couple of shorties on the other table, so I think taking our time with decisions will make some sense. Let's just f***ing win this one, man. Yeah, a couple of options here. Could probably check raise. I think I might just roll for it. Goes check, check. I'm on a high roll, so I'm going to bet the turn. I'm going to go for a big bet, I think. Calls. Queen on the river. Queens could be a thing, but I think I'm going to bet. I think I'm going to bet pot here as well. I think being polar, it's probably the worst hand I'm going to bet for this size. And there's some like queen 10 of hearts and stuff as well that might hero. I think this is thin, but it's the worst hand I'll ever bet. What do I think? You could have like queen 8 that improves, although that might see bet flop. Calls. With 9s, you love to see it. There's jack. We are going to open. And we are going to flop the nut straight with the nut flush redraw. Size-wise, yeah, I'm just going to go quarter. I think I could go slightly bigger, even though it being monotone, because we just smack this board with all kinds of shit. The turn... Do I want to check? I'm going to check, because I think... versus bat, I'm going to shove. I think I'm actually just going to shove this hand with the ace of diamonds. And if he has a flush, good luck to him. I'd be sick if he does. I assume he does call a flush quicker, but I also assume that he folds a chop quicker. So, this is still sweaty. But he just won't fold a flush, so, okay, sweet. 10s v ace king. If 10s holds, we'll be final table. Let's go. Out of nowhere, made a final table. With one table in for ages. Well, two table in with the $11. I kind of written off today as well. Right, let's go. I'm going to fold this hand. King Jack suited. Going to open. I might 4-bet jam against button, which might technically be an ICM punt, but I feel as though he's going to try and put a load of pressure on me. Especially with how he was playing before. Or was it Barley that was doing that before? Okay, so we get 3-bet here from a 20 big blind start. And then I'll have to see the spot. This person, bit fishy, but aggressive enough, so I think I'm going to peel. I would fold against other players. So pretty it's a reasonable flop. It's not the worst. Guess we won't have many raises on this board in general. Definitely not with this hand. I don't think we want to have leads on diamonds. We'll just check, and then river will be interesting. I expect this to go check pretty often. And then river is super interesting. Do I want to do anything like this or just jam? It's so hard to have bluffs. I'd have to bluff like 10-9, 8s with a diamond. Do I want to bet like really small? I'm just going to jam. I'm really not sure about this though. Oh, we get snap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Reasonable turn card. Holy shit. Nice. Let's go, man. Easy get. Sometimes poker's easy, boys. We open under the gun. He 3-bets us. I was going to jam it in. This guy cold 4s all in from the small blind, but he's really, really tight. So even though he's short, I don't think he's going with ace queen offsuit here. And then we still have this range to worry about. Okay. Don't be a jack. No, I think the fold is good. And I would have literally just got absolutely so I'm glad he found tens there. But what an interesting spot that is. So a lot less pressure that these guys can exert on a stack like mine when he was still in the equation, which is kind of good for us. There's no like mega shorties now. It's just him with 21 big blinds. So yeah, I think I'll go for the C-bet on this board. Super dry. So can bet a bit more, I think, even 3-way. Whereas like on like ace-7, 6, flush draw and stuff, we're going to have to be a lot tighter. 5 of hearts, interesting turn. Like ace-king, ace-queen, just always going to continue. I think I'm more inclined to bet when I have ace-10 without a heart, in case he's floating hands like 10-9 of hearts, 10-jack of hearts, which I think are pretty possible. Now, question is what we're going to do versus bet and then a river bet. Versus this side is pretty easy. You still beat some value, I guess, like ace-4 suited and maybe bet something like 7-6 suited or something. Gonna call queen. He should be 3-betting ace-queen, I think. Thing is, does he ever bet worse for value here? Does he bet like ace-9 of diamonds? We'll see what happens on river. Bluffs would have to be just complete airballs. Like 10-9 of diamonds and stuff like that. Okay, check. Yeah, chop. That makes sense, really. If I had the chip lead, I'd snap deal. Where am I here? I'm sat in 4th. I don't want to get 4th place for points. This one's a bit annoying. Do I still want to continue? Not really happy about it. It's actually an amazing card. Because it's going to slow him down when he's bluffing. Now it's gone call. And it's less likely they have an ace. Will he bet very, very small with like 10-jack, queen-jack suited? If I win this pot, am I the chip leader? No, I'm not. It's 47. If I bet and win this pot, but that's not going to happen. Checking and hoping jumping checks back. Guess jumping can have some like weak ace-x here, like ace-4. If I go for a check jam, that'd be gangster, wouldn't it? You shouldn't have ace-6. Guess you can have ace-5 though. Is he going to bluff into 2 players here? And do I need to call this? No, I definitely don't. Got boat and the other guy's got an ace. Just bet the turn, man. That guy's a fish. He's going to f***ing call you 3 streets, man. Ace queen. Terra's taken the deal off, hasn't he? Has he? I can't see. I think he still might have deal. I don't know. Oh my god, this sucks. I guess call and go for the win, right? Bottom of what I call with. Ah, diamond, please. Come on! That's f***ing huge. That's f***ing huge. Now do I want a deal? I'll be second. Let's see the numbers if people want to talk. I kind of want to go on and win it, but let me see the numbers. And then obviously the points as well. Somebody bust him, that'll be f***ing sick. I can't believe people actually want a deal here. How much is it? 9.7 and second place. I don't know if people are going to accept it anyway, but Oh, the deal's not accepted. Okay, sweet. I actually kind of don't want a deal as well because it's way better for content when you don't. But I like if everyone takes the deal, then feel as though I have to, like I want to lock it up. Because I lock up second place money if I had the option. But nah, it's 5 left. Locks up 5.1k. That is such a huge river, man. Such a huge river. I'm unsure of that spot as well. I was tempted to fold, but indifferent with this one. Think I'm going to check back. I need to sort of work on blind on blind and these dynamics. King gives us top part. I think I'm going to check back if we get the opportunity. We don't. We'll be calling unless it's like an egregious bet size. I'm going to absolutely... Am I going to bitch out and check here? No, I guess I'm going to bluff some like 10x here. I'll have some like 10 deuce, 10-3 bluffs. Get check raise bluffs sometimes, but I still think I want to bet most of my king x here. Bust him then. Go on, jump in, bust him. Actually, just all in and call, because then we're likely to deal 4-way. Although I'll get 3rd place, I guess. Snap. Oh, wow. Huge flip. Who do I want to win here? I guess jumping. Nice. Are we dealing? Are we dealing? Fuck no. He always finds hands when Bally 3 bets. He always finds hands. Ace. Ace or a king. Oh, no. 9 chops that. Oh, ace on the river. Tell you what, we'll take laddering. Right, now I don't want a deal, so... Happy days. Right, we have laddered our way up to 3rd, basically out of nowhere, so now we might as well try it and play for the win, boys. $8,500 locked up, $14,000 for 1st. Now we definitely don't want to chop at this point as well, so... Right, let's go. Let's see if we can get a comeback. Guys, out of nowhere this was today as well, so 8 bags. I am pretty happy with that. Go on, son. He's gone for the polar 3-bet. We're jamming either way. Snapped by jacks. Hold that, baby. Hold it. Don't you do it to me. Oh, baby. Let's go. Huge. I'm getting a lot of these really shitty boards. I think this hand is an okay one to bet. Yeah, we're doing a lot of checking on this board, but bottom stack as well. It's not like in the other dynamic where we're not limping anywhere near as much. Yeah, just fuck off, man, honestly. Basically playing range jacks on that turn. And checking our 6x as well. Oh, was it less than 10k? Okay. I thought it was 10.3. I think I was looking at first. No, first place was 10.3, yeah. So it was probably less. His king is a good hand. What kind of size do we want to go here? Like 8? 7.5 I think is big enough. Amazing boards. Quarter range on that one. I think I want to continue this turn. Do I want to continue this turn? Yeah. Something like this. Put pressure on float. I was thinking pairs, but I think he shoved some pairs, but like 8-7 suited or like Jack-8 suited. And then do I ever want to check here? I think his hands... I think his like combo draws on turn are likely... I think we just have to shove this one. Like, I think he's going to have some Queen X in hearts as well, which makes more sense as a call. So I think he can have some showdowny type hands. So I think we just have to rip here rather than check and hope for bluff. It's actually so f***ing snide, man. Why do I have to get f***ing like that? Just don't put a queen out there and then the chip leader. How do I get 3 outed like that? It's so unfair, man. Right, a good run anyway. F***ing Sunrunner, man. Right, let's see tomorrow.